Alright, Ian. First and foremost, be sure to go ahead and just give yourself your geography test. I do believe you that a huge percentage of the blank outs were just feeling on the spot, but at some point you have to close this out. So, you might actually just turn a piece of paper over, write G, C, A, D, B, E, cut it up, turn them over, shuffle them, boom, you'll nail it. Or come up with some similar randomization process. It really seems like we shouldn't have to do that, so you have to ask yourself, do I actually? As well as identifying which notes you tended to blank out on more than others. And it seemed to be mostly A and B, as in A and D, B and E. Another hint is you can start on the A string. So rather than always thinking A, D, B, E, you can go like, G, A, E, B, just that's a little randomization curveball. And then there's no Santa Claus moment. It had to do with alternate picking. And in this song, we're covering a large range of movements. And, we also want to be able to interject, percussive things into what we're doing very often when we're playing a riff like this. And anchoring's for or more to the point, here's me going across all 6 strings. You'll see me starting with my hand resting here, but then the whole thing is gonna come along for the ride as I just walk down, pentatonic 1 here, going. Or you can just make a relaxed fist and think of them as little strums that have more momentum. Might be a good time to do that exercise that I wrote at the end, just with open strings. Go. Not necessarily that tempo. Look at you. Just do some alternate picking. Maybe do it with a string in between, and do every combination of strings, and make sure you don't rest your hand there. Even at that pace to where it's easy, so to speak. Cool. So maybe pause and work on those. But then we've got our song that took me way too long to figure out during the lesson, and goes. Cool. So I'm using my second finger here, my third finger here, and then my third finger again. And once it gets there, it can just chill. These 2 notes will sound like a dissonance if you pause there, which is cool. In the song, you're gonna go and then move right on to something else. So if it sounds like a clinker, if you're going right there, just the nature of the beats, that's the 7th. But yeah, so. And then he says, so that's the easiest thing we did so far. It's just all single notes, but you'll want to be going up, down, up, down. So try not to play the first 2. Finish the first 2 bits where we're going down, 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 up, down, and then up, down, up, and then we get this. Enjoyed that. We also added some new pentatonic exercises, deciding to do it up at the 10th fret. We talked about maybe not doing this as much, so that when you go up to the 12th fret, we don't experience this, my elbow out here weirdness, just maybe come in a little bit, not a huge adjustment, but a minor adjustment. Either way, playing at the 10th fret, the D minor pentatonic, and you can kind of decide, this is D as well. But we were just doing this to be up around the 10th fret, 12th fret area. Cool. So we're going, But first and foremost, I just want you to do the pull-offs. Focusing on your first finger. It's like your whole hand's hopping up 1 string at a time. Right now, just let your left your picking hand to do whatever it wants to. Don't worry about that. We're focused on left hand right now. Cool. And then the other thing we talked about doing was like, and then so there's our hammer on, which it's more fun to do that, but really let's just isolate. So we're trying to avoid hearing by doing this right hand dampen. So I'd just isolate that and go conscious focus, pause in between each one. And when we get to the first string, our middle finger, our second and third finger have that feeling of being stuck together as they both push up in conjunction with your thumb pushing down. And that's how we articulate bends. So, etc. And we do use our pinky on the bass string. So, and then you can come up with some kind of like hybridizations of the different runs we've been doing in these exercises, and see if you don't find yourself doing something pretty close to improvising. Try to actually include that step, even if you just play 5 seconds of the world's least interesting solo. We gotta start somewhere. And I will see you at your next lesson. And you, sir, have been videoed by a man whose laptop monitor is jacked. Pick one screen that looks right. There we go. Cool. Alright. See you soon, sir. Cheers.